Good evening, everyone. Second try. This is Robert. RJL Network presenting you another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 season is on the air. Today's date is June 24th, 1988. We are at Exhibition Stadium for a big American League East matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Tigers come into this game with a record of 45-24. The Blue Jays a record of 41-32. I am so sorry. I don't know what went wrong the first try. I don't know. I think it's got to be software. I know it's not the microphone and the camera. So we got a big matchup here. The Blue Jays are 6 games back of the Tigers, but they are in the top 3 in the American League East. Remember, top 3 teams each division will make the postseason, but you must have a winning record. Toronto historically won this game 6-3. The Blue Jays had 6 runs, 9 hits and an error. The Tigers 3 runs, 7 hits and an error. And we're going to go ahead and I'm not going to replay what happened. I'm going to go ahead and just tell you what happened and picked up from there. John Soner, Brian Patterson, Ron Spersky, Chuck Rawlings all join us here at Exhibition Stadium, one of the weirder stadiums in baseball history. I don't know how the Blue Jays played in this place. I really don't know until they moved into the Sky Dome / Rogers Center. So I'm still trying to figure it out. But it looks like everything is good to go, so let's try this game again. Starting pitcher for the Toronto Blue Jays was Todd Stottlemyre. He actually had a good outing the last time we saw him. Not a good year in 88, though. 4 wins, 8 losses, a 5.69 ERA. So he got the call for the Blue Jays tonight. We go to the top of the first. The leadoff batter was, for the Tigers, designated hitter Dave Bergman, and he actually got himself a single on the first bat. And then we used, the next up was second baseman Lou Whitaker, who grounded to the pitcher Stottlemyre. Good thing I scored these games. And then Stottlemyre threw to first to get the out, and Bergman advanced to second on a 6. That is where we pick it up right now. So now the batter is the right fielder, Pat Sheridan. 254 average, 11 homers, 47 RBIs. Infield is back. We are using blue, white, and blue dice for the Blue Jays. They are the home team. Now let's play some baseball. First, the strategy roll, I guess. First, strategy roll 8. Bergman will stay put. Stottlemyre, 4-2. That's a pitcher result. Lefty, 1-19. A base hit up the middle, and that will be a single. So Stottlemyre makes a mistake to Sheridan. That's going to be a single past the pitcher. Bergman is not that fast, but it's not going to matter. He's going to come around and score from second base, and just like that, the Tigers get up 1-0. So Bergman does score on an RBI single by Sheridan. Larry Harris now joins us here at Exhibition Stadium. Infield a double play depth. Next batter is the shortstop, Alan Trammell. Hall of Famer, but he needs Lou Whitaker to be in there with him. 311, but he had a very good year, though, in 88. 311 average, 15 homers, 69 RBIs. He played about 3/4 of the games for the Tigers. Strategy roll, Sheridan and 8 stolen bases. He actually gets the steal sign. 11 plus 2 is 13. Witt is a 0. I'm not going to send him. Stottlemyre with the pitch. Stottlemyre, 4-2. That's a pitcher result, but a righty. 1-15's an out. The 12 will be an out. And that's going to be a fly to right. So coming over there is going to be Barfield. And he'll make the catch for out number 2. 2 men down. And now we will see the first baseman, Darrell Evans. 208 average, 22 homers, 64 RBIs. Sheridan, he'll stay put. Stottlemyre with the pitch. 1-2, range play. Evans, 6'5". That's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to McGriff. His range is a 4, and he'll make the play easily. Stottlemyre will come over. McGriff will flip it to him and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits. The Tigers do get on the board first as they take a quick 1-0 lead into the bottom of the first inning. Starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers tonight was Walt Terrell. 7 wins, 16 losses, a 3.97 ERA. He had a tough year in 1988. Joe Oterney joins us here at Exhibition Stadium. But Terrell starts with a 1-0 lead. So let's see what the Blue Jays have to do tonight. Leading off will be their shortstop, Tony Fernandez. Good player, 287 average, 5 homers, 70 RBIs. Played in many of the games for the Blue Jays tonight, this year. Terrell, 2-3 against the switch left. That's going to be an out. And it's going to be a grounder to short, handled by Trammell with ease. 1 down. And the next batter will be the center fielder, Lloyd Moseby. 239 average, 10 homers, 42 RBIs. Moseby, center field was Moseby's worst spot in the outfield in 88. 1-3, possible error. Moseby, 3-2, and that's going to be a double into right field for Moseby. It is hit to Sheridan. His error rating is a 12. That's a 15. Ooh, he makes errors out there, but he won't make one there. Moseby will wind up on second with a double. A double to right. And now the Blue Jays have the tying run on base. Next up for the Blue Jays will be their designated hitter, Rance Mullinix. 300 average, 12 homers, 48 RBIs. Not bad for about 119 games. Strategy roll, nothing on the 17. Gary Rottkamp joins us here at Exhibition Stadium. Terrell with the pitch. 3-1 against the lefty. That is a blank. Mullinix, 2-1, and that's a ground ball to third. It'll be handled by Brookins. The throw goes to first. Moseby, he gets to third base, so that was not a well-hit ball. They do get the out, but Moseby gets to third. So that's just a grounder to third there. And with 2 men down, here comes the left fielder, George Bell. I don't care what anybody says, George Bell was an underrated, solid player. 269 average, 24 homers, 97 RBIs. Lousy fielder in 88, though. Strategy roll, nothing on the 8. Moseby stays at third. Terrell trying to keep it 1-0. 2-5, strikeout, 15. Nope, Exhibition Stadium only adds 1 to K's. Bell, 4-1, and Bell will tie the game up. That's going to be a double to left. Bell will hold at second base. Moseby will score. We're tied at 1. So George Bell will go ahead and tie the game here in the bottom of the first. And now we will see the first baseman, new Hall of Famer, Fred McGriff, the crime dog. 282 average, 34 homers, 82 RBIs. I have no problem really with him being in the Hall of Fame. He did finish with 493 homers. If it wasn't for the 94 season being canceled, he'd have over 500. I have no problem with the crime dog going in. No problem with him. Just no Scott Rowland. Strategy roll. Bell will stay at second base. Terrell will make the pitch. Terrell 1-3. Possible error. McGriff 1-2. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 4. And against the righty, that's going to be a base hit to left field. Left fielder is Salazar. His error rating is a 2. And he's not going to make an error, so that's going to be a single to left. George Bell, base runner 4 with 2 outs. Single to left is a 0, a 1-4. He will score, and he does. Bell comes around from second, and it's 2-1 Blue Jays. Stadium cheers. Yay! So already the Tigers went ahead and got in there with a run, and the Blue Jays scored 2 in the bottom of the first as McGriff will tie the ball game. And now he puts them ahead. Here comes the third baseman, Kelly Gruber, 278 average, 16 homers, 81 RBIs. Good year for Gruber. This Blue Jays team really did not stink in 88. They were pretty decent. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 11. McGriff will stay where he is. Terrell, 1-6. That is a blank. Gruber, 5-5. And that's a single past second. That will be a base hit. Will McGriff make third? Yes, he will. He takes off with a base runner, 3 with 2 outs. And the hit's coming again. Another base hit for the Blue Jays. And now that will bring up the catcher, Ernie Witt. 251 average, 16 homers, 70 RBIs in 88. I think a pretty solid catcher myself there. Still 2 outs. Tigers can't get out of this inning. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. Witt is not bunting. Crime Dog on at third. Gruber on at first. Pitch coming. Terrell, 5-6. Home run chance. Lefty, 1-19. The 13 is good. Against the righty, Witt needs a 13. And he won't get it. He just misses it by 2. Witt, 3-3. But instead, he's going to hit a base hit to center field and give the Blue Jays another run. McGriff will come in to score. Gruber, base runner 3. Becomes a 4 with 2 outs. Single to center, -1. So a 1-3, he'll get the third. He will not. Gruber, actually, the throw came in pretty good. And Gruber decides to hold it second. But it's now 3-1 Blue Jays. Stadium cheers. Yay! So the Blue Jays already getting to Terrell here in the first inning. And here comes the right fielder, Jesse Barfield. 244 average, 18 homers, 56 RBIs. Still 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Strategy, nothing on the 12. Terrell, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. Terrell, 3-3. That is a blank. Barfield, 6-2. Ground ball to third. That'll get picked up by Brookins. He's going to throw to second to get Witt, and that will end the inning. 3 runs on 5 hits for the Jays. They grab a quick 3-1 lead here after 1. We go to the top of the second. Stottlemyre back on the mound. Leading off for the Cats will be left fielder Luis Salazar. 270 average, 12 homers, 62 RBIs. Not a bad year for 88. Stottlemyre with the pitch. 6-1, wild pitch, ball 1. 6-5, that's a walk plus. That'll be ball 4. Salazar with a 2. He will trot to first. So we'll lead off walk given up by Stottlemyre. He gave up 41 of them in 88. Next up for the Tigers will be the catcher, Matt Noakes. 251 average, 16 homers, 53 RBIs in 88. Infield double play. Salazar had 6 stolen bases. He's not going to go nowhere. Stottlemyre with the pitch. Stottlemyre, 4-5. And against the lefty, that's a blank. Noakes, 2-3, popped up. And that's going to be popped up in foul territory to first base, and the Crime Dog will make the play in foul ground. 1 out. Next batter is Brookins. Tom Brookins, the third baseman. 243 average, 5 homers, 38 RBIs. David Vega joins us here at Exhibition Stadium. Strategy roll. And that is a 5. Salazar will stay where he is. Stottlemyre will make the pitch. Stottlemyre, 5-4, range play. Brookins, 3-1. Line drive to second. Ball is hit to Manuel Lee. His range is a 4, but a double play, it's a 3. And he won't get it. That's going to be a base hit past second. Salazar, he will have the speed with a base runner 3. He will make third as Brookins hits it past Lee. And now the Tigers got something going on here. Next up will be the center fielder, Gary Pettis. Great fielder, not great at the plate. 210 average, 3 homers, 36 RBIs. The Blue Jays will stay in double play depth, try to turn 2. Runners at the corners, as David Vega says, big game. Yes, this is. Anything on the strat, the 3, not for Salazar and not for Brookins. He will stay where they're at. Stottlemyre will pitch to Pettis. Stottlemyre, 5-1, strikeout, 19 is high. Pettis, 4-3, and that is going to be a fly ball to center field. Making the catch will be Mosby. That is out number 2. Pettis, a sacrifice fly of 0. Salazar, base runner 3. Mosby, 0 arm. A 1-3, he'll score, and he does. Salazar does break off the bag pretty well, and he's going to come in to score. It's 3-2. As the Tigers do get one back. So credit Pettis with a sacrifice fly to center, as that does bring in Salazar. Next batter is Bergman, and he got a base hit his first time up, but now there are 2 outs. Strategy. That is a 20. Stottlemyre has a balk rating, but he won't balk. Now he'll pitch to Bergman. Stottlemyre, 4-6. That's at the park. Exhibition Stadium says 1-1, and that's going to be a single plus to right field. Brookins is going to go to third automatically. Bergman has to try for second. Base runner 2. Right fielder is Barfield, -1. A 1. Bergman will get to second. He will not, as the throw comes in quickly, and Bergman will hold at first base with another single. Second hit of the game for Bergman. The Tigers are not done yet in this inning. Here's Whitaker. Whitaker is 0 for 1. Strategy. That's a 3, nothing happening. Stottlemyre will pitch to Whitaker. Blue Jays lead 3-2 now. Stottlemyre, 1-5. Home run result. Whitaker against the righty needs a 13. That's an 11, and that is a goner. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball's going deep to left field. Salazar's not going to, and going back for it is going to be Bell. But he's not. He's going to run out of room in that wall out there. That is gone. 3-run bomb, Lou Whitaker. Stadium groans. And the Tigers retake the lead 5-3 here. Stottlemyre pitched a good game his last time out. He has already reached his ERA for this one. As Whitaker hits a 3-run bomb, Stottlemyre pitched him a grapefruit, and Whitaker turned that into fruit salad with the heavy syrup on it. And that is a goner. Here comes Sheridan. Sheridan is 1 for 1. Now a 5-3 Tiger league. As I said, we're going to be in, I think, for a high-scoring game. Stottlemyre, 5-2, walk plus 8, ball 4. She will walk Sheridan. And now how long they will keep Stottlemyre out for this one. As now the batter is Trammell, and Trammell is 0 for 1. And there are 2 outs in the inning, of course. 2 outs. Sheridan on it first, Trammell the batter. Anything on the strat? That is a 2. Sheridan actually gets the steal sign, but he's not going to go. He'll let Trammell swing. Stottlemyre with the pitch. Stottlemyre, 3-2, strikeout 6. Got him. Called strike 3, inside pitch, and he got him. And that will be a K, and that's going to be the first strikeout for Stottlemyre. He had 67 of them in 88. But damage is done by the Cats. Let's see. 4 runs on 3 hits, a 3-run bomb by Lou Whitaker, a couple of walks, and the Tigers retake a 5-3 lead here going in the bottom of the second. Terrell gets back on the mound. Leading off for the Blue Jays will be their second baseman, Manuel Lee. 291 average, 2 homers, 38 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. Now can Terrell hold the lead here? Couldn't hold it in the first inning. Terrell, 4-4. Walk plus, ball 4. Lee will walk. So he walks the leadoff batter. That is the first walk given up by Terrell. He had 70 of them in 88. And now the top of the order with Fernandez. Fernandez 0 for 1. Infield double play. Anything on Strat? That is a 9. Nope, Lee will stay where he is. Terrell will make the pitch. Terrell, 3-3, blank. Fernandez, 2-2, base hit right past first. That will be a single. Lee, a base runner 3. That'll be good enough for him to get to third. So Fernandez gets a single now. That's his first hit of the game. And runners at the corners with nobody out. And here comes Mosby. Mosby got a double his first time up. Runners at the corners. The Tigers are going to call for double play. Give up the run to try to turn 2. Strat, 11. Nothing happening there. Terrell will go ahead and pitch. Terrell, 1-4. Strikeout, 16. That is high. Mosby, 1-5. Base hit right past first. That's a single. Lee will come in to score. Fernandez, he will make third on a shot past first base easily. Mosby goes to first. It is 5-4. Another base hit for Mosby. And runners at the corner, still nobody out. And now here's Mullenix. Mullenix is 0 for 1. And they're going to stay in double play mode, but now it's a 5-4 ball game. We're only in the second inning. This is going to be one of those games, I think. Strategy, nothing on the 15. Terrell will go ahead and pitch. Terrell, 3-2, blank. Mullenix, 5-3. That's a ground ball to short. Double play chance, 3-3-4. Second base, pivot, Whitaker, -1. A 3 is a double play. They won't get it. Mosby thrown out at second. Mullenix to first. 1 out. Fernandez will score. We're tied at 5. Stadium cheers. Yay! So that is a fielder's choice. And we are tied at 5 already here. Next batter is Bell. Bell got a double his first time up. Infield still a double play, but now there is 1 out. Action in the Tiger bullpen, perhaps for both these pitchers. Strategy, that's a 1. Mullenix not going anywhere. Bell does get the hit and run sign, but he's going to swing normally. Terrell with the pitch. Terrell, 5-1, range play. Bell, 1-5, fly ball to right field. That ball is hit to Sheridan. Sheridan's range is a 3. That is a 6. And that's going to be a double by George Bell. Mullenix, base runner 1. And that's a double to right. -1 is a 0. He cannot score. He will hold at third. He's mud. Bell goes to second. And the Blue Jays are showing, hey, look, we're coming for you here in the top of the division. Next batter is the Crime Dog, and he's 1 for 1. And they are going to pitch to him, but the infield will now come in. 5-5, bottom of the second. Pitching, I think, is going to take the night off. Mullenix at third, Bell on at second. Strategy, that is a 1, nothing happening. Mullenix will stay at third base. Terrell trying to do something here. Terrell, 5-4, range play. McGriff, 3-5. That's a fly ball to center field now. That ball is hit to Pettis. Pettis has got excellent range. His range is a 5. And he will make the catch on a shoestring. And that's out number 2. McGriff sacrifice fly of 1. He will not score Mullenix that way. Mullenix a base runner 1. Pettis a 0. Mullenix will score on a 1 again, and he will. And that is a 6. That's a 6. Here comes the throw by Pettis. A 1-3 could be an out. It is a 4. Mullenix gets back. 2 outs. That's just going to be a fly out to center as Pettis gunned that ball in there. Mullenix bluffed, but he stays at third base. Next up is Gruber. Gruber got a base hit his first time up, but now 2 outs here. Strategy roll. That's a 16. Nothing happening. Terrell will pitch to Gruber. Fans here at Exhibition Stadium, I think, are going to be treated to an exhibition. Terrell with the pitch. 6-5, strikeout 15. Nope, that's high. Gruber, 1-3, a ground ball to short. It'll get picked up by Trammell. He will throw to first, and that will end another inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, a walk. And as I said, I think we're going to be in for one of those games. Tied at 5 after 2. Pitching is going to take the night off. I am sorry to say. We will go to the top of the third. Stottlemyre back on the mound. Darrell Evans leads off for the Big D. He is 0 for 1. Stottlemyre with the pitch. Stottlemyre, 6-3 against the lefty, blank. Evans, 6-3, grounder to second base. That'll get taken care of there by Lee for out number 1. Salazar is next. He walked his first time up. Stottlemyre, 1-2, range play. Salazar, 3-2. That's a single past second, but it's a range play for Whitaker. Second base. For Lee, Toronto's in the field. That's a range play for Lee. His range is a 4. That is a 2. He's got it, and he'll throw to first to get the out. 2 down. Nice play by Manuel Lee to take a hit away from Salazar that had single written all over it, literally. Noakes is up next. He's 0 for 1. Stottlemyre will make the pitch. Stottlemyre, 3-4, strikeout 5, swing and a miss, struck him out. Side retired, strikeout number 2 for Stottlemyre, and that's the first time the Tigers are retired in order. That's actually the first time any team's been retired in order in this game. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Ernie Witt leads off for the Bluebirds, and he got a base hit his first time up. He's 1 for 1. 5-5, third inning. Terrell, 5-2. That's a blank. That's a blank. Witt, 2-6. That's a base hit to left field. A single for Witt. The Blue Jays aren't done hitting tonight. Now action going on in the Tiger bullpen. And I think if Terrell gives up a run, that'll be it for him. Barfield is up next. Barfield's 0 for 1, infield double play. Witt had 4 stolen bases. That is a 4. He won't go. Terrell will go ahead and pitch. Terrell, 5-2, blank. Barfield, 2-4, single into right field. That's a base hit for Barfield. Witt, a base runner 1. Single to right. -3. Witt got no chance to get to third. He will hold at second as the right fielder Sheridan will go ahead and get that ball in there. Did I say right field or left field? Right field. I'm sorry. My bad. That's +2. I'm not paying attention tonight. A 1-3, Witt will get third, and he will. And Barfield, a 1-2, he'll get second. And he will. I'm sorry, that was a single to right field, not left field. That's +2 on that one. Not paying attention tonight. My bad, guys. I think maybe the first game, because it went the way it did because of no sound, might have messed me up. My bad. But that is a base hit for Barfield. And once again, the Blue Jays are in business. And here comes Lee. Lee walked his first time up, infield in. Right now, a tough game here for Terrell. A tie game at 5, but the Jays looking to try to get some runs. Strategy, that's a 20. Terrell has a balk rating. He will not balk. Now he'll go ahead and pitch to Lee. Terrell, 3-2, blank. Lee, 6-2. That's a fly ball hit to left. Salazar will get there for the out. Lee's sacrifice fly of 3. He won't bring in Witt that way. Witt, a base runner 1. Left field, Salazar -1. Witt will not be able to try to score. He will hold. So that just goes as a fly out to left. So nobody comes in there. So now with 1 out, here's Fernandez. Fernandez 1 for 3. Can you guys still hear me okay? Just wondering here, the chat's not moving. Just wondering, or you guys might just be listening or something, and that's fine. So make sure everything's all right. Runners at third, Barfield on at second. Fernandez is up. He's 1 for 2. Infield is still in. That is a 10. Nothing happening on the strat. Thank you there, Mr. Vega. Terrell with the pitch. 1-6, blank. Fernandez, 6-2. And that's a base hit to left field. That's going to do it for Terrell. Witt will come in to score. Barfield, base runner 2. Now it's a single to left, 0. A 1-2, Barfield will score, and he does. Fernandez will clear the bases with a 2 RBI single. Nothing going right for the pitching right now, and the Blue Jays now take a 7-5 lead. Stadium cheers. Yippee! So a big time 2 RBI single by Barfield, 7-5, and that is it for Terrell as he cannot get it out of the third inning, and still 1 out here in the bottom of the third. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Tigers, and it is going to be Eric King. 4 wins, a loss, 3 saves, a 3.41 ERA. King can pitch to 9 batters, so right now you need a pitcher that can eat innings. So here comes Eric King to pitch for Detroit. Fernandez on at first. And the batter will be Mosby. Mosby 2 for 2, a single and a double. 7-5 Blue Jays. So already we got 12 runs in a game that originally had historically had 9. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 19. Mosby's not going to bunt. King with the pitch. King, 6-6, walk plus, and that's ball 4. So it looks like the Tiger pitching is just not going to get it done tonight. And that is another walk by the Tigers. And here comes Mullenix. Mullenix 0 for 2. Infield still at double play depth. And let's see, strategy roll. That's a 19. Nothing happening. Mullenix is not bunting. Runners at first and second. Pitch from King. King, 1-6. Pitcher result. Lefty, 1-15's an out. The 3 is good. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. Let's see where that was hit. And that is hit right at the third base. So they're going to try to turn a double play. 3, 4. Second base, pivot. Whitaker, -1. 3 double play. They got it. They're out of the inning. Side retired. 5-4-3 around the horn, but the Jays get runs. 2 runs on 3 hits and a walk. 7-5 after 3 as King goes ahead and gets them out of the inning. But still a long way to go at inside pitch. As I said, I felt this was going to be a high-scoring game, and right now, as you can tell, I'm not lying. We go to the top of the 4th. Stottlemyre gets back on the mound. Tom Brookins leads off for the Cats. He got a base hit his first time up. Stottlemyre, they'll keep him out there for a little longer. 3-2, strikeout 16, that is high. Brookins, 5-4, ground ball to third. That'll be handled by Gruber. And that's the first out. One down for Pettis. And Vegas says you split the last 6 innings with Eichhorn, Ward, and Henke. That's not a bad idea. Stottlemyre will pitch. Stottlemyre, 3-6 against the switch left. Base hit right past the pitcher. And Pettis will head to first on a single. As he's hitting from the left side, and that will be a base hit past Stottlemyre. And now the batter is Bergman as the Tigers trying to get some runs here if possible. Bergman 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles. Pettis at 44 stolen bases. He's not going anywhere on the 15. Stottlemyre will pitch to Bergman. Fans here at Exhibition Stadium hoping they can neutralize the Tigers in this inning. Stottlemyre, 6-2, walk plus, ball 4 on the 16. And now the Tigers got something going on. That is a walk, and that's the second walk given up by Stottlemyre. And here comes Whitaker. Stottlemyre could reach his fatigue result here very soon. He can only pitch at 23 before he tires. So we'll see what happens here. They'll pitch to Whitaker. Whitaker got a bomb, a 3-run bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Stottlemyre already gave Whitaker a big-time grapefruit. Strategy roll. That's a 1. Pettis does get the steal sign to go to third, but they're going to let Whitaker swing. He's all pretty much a base hit. Will score him. Stottlemyre will pitch. Stottlemyre, 6-1. Wild pitch, 18. No. Stottlemyre will do it again. 4-6. That's at the park. Exhibition Stadium. 3-3. Ground ball to third. Let's see where that was hit to. And that's towards the line. So a double play will go 5-3. So it's 2-2-3. No pivot. So a 3, it'll be a double play. It is not. It is a 5. So Pettis is forced out at third, and the runners will advance, and that will be 2 outs. So Pettis is forced at third base on that play. And there are 2 down. They do not turn the 2. So that goes as a fielder's choice. And the batter now is Sheridan. Sheridan is 1 for 1, a base hit and a walk. Stottlemyre trying to get out of the jam. Could have almost turned the double play. Stottlemyre will set up. Strategy roll. That's a 20. Stottlemyre with a balk chance. He will not balk. Now Stottlemyre will go ahead and pitch. Stottlemyre, 3-4, strikeout 12. Got him, cold strike 3 off the letter. Sheridan can't believe it. Against the righties an 11, but +1 makes him a 12. That is a 12, and Sheridan knows he should have swung at it. Side retired. Stadium cheers. Yippee! Stottlemyre strikes out Sheridan with runners at first and second. 1 no runs, a hit. And he got him. We go to the bottom of the 4th. George Bell leads off for the Bluebirds. He's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. 7-5 Blue Jays here. King, 5-5. Range play. Bell, 2-1. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Trammell. His range is a 4. That is a 3. Trammell will take care of it and toss it to first. A nice play by Trammell. He had good range there. He always had good range at short. Here's the crime dog. McGriff is 1 for 2. 1 out. King trying to settle down the pitching for the Blue Jays. King with the pitch. 3-1, strikeout 4, and he got McGriff easily on that. McGriff was just looking at that one. That was right down the pike, and he struck him out. 2 down. And now Gruber. Gruber 1 for 2. Gruber sets in. Got a base hit his first time up. 7-5 Jays. King 3-4 against the righty, blank. Gruber 5-6. Fly ball hit the center. And that's going to be Pettis' turn to try to make a play. And he will. And that is a 1-2-3 inning on the Blue Jays. The first time they have been retired in order. But they have a 2-run lead after 4. Top of the 5th inning coming up. Stottlemyre can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. They're going to see if he can get through this inning. Alan Trammell will lead off for the Cats. He's 0 for 2. Blue Jays do have the bullpen ready to go. Stottlemyre with the pitch. Stottlemyre 4-5 against the righty. That's going to be an out. And it's a ground ball hit to first. It'll be taken care of by McGriff by himself. And that's out number 1. Next up is Evans. And Frank Roszak joins us here at Exhibition Stadium. Evans is the next batter, and he is 0 for 2. Stottlemyre 4-6 at the park. Exhibition Stadium, 2-2. That's a fly ball hit the straightaway center. That's going to be handled easily by Mosby. And that is out number 2. Stottlemyre now showing signs of fatigue. They're going to see if he can get the inning done. Salazar is next. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Stottlemyre will pitch here. Fans are exhibition, hoping for a Blue Jay win. They're 6 back of the Tigers, but they are in the top 3. But you got to be in the top 3 to make the postseason. Stottlemyre, 1-2, range play. Salazar, 6-5, fly ball to left field, and that is hit to Bell. Not good range. His range is a 1. Can he channel his inner Greg Luzinski? Nope. And that's a base hit. So Salazar will, Bell will just collect it on the hop in front of him, and Salazar will get to first. So Bell could not get there. Here is Noakes. Noakes is 0 for 2. Salazar will go ahead and stay at first base. Strategy rolls are going to leave Stottlemyre out there for another batter. That's a 20, and again, no. Wow, Stottlemyre, both pitchers having issues on the mound. Stottlemyre has no pickoff ratings, but he does have a balk rating, and you still roll the strategy to see if that does happen. 7-5 here, Noakes the batter. Stottlemyre, they're going to leave him out there, see if he can get it done. Stottlemyre with the pitch. 3-1 against the lefty. Base hit right up the middle. That's past the pitcher. There are 2 outs, I believe. Yep, 2 outs. Salazar, base runner 4. That's going to be fast enough. He will get to third. Noakes goes to first. Runners at the corners. And with 2 outs, next batter is Brookins. They're going to go talk to Stottlemyre, and they are going to take him out now. So Stottlemyre will come out of the game, pitched pretty well, really, but ran out of gas here in the 5th, so the Blue Jays will go to the bullpen. Bullpen is not too bad. Coming on to pitch for the Blue Jays will be, actually, before I bring him out, hold on. This is better. No, actually, it won't be him. Who do I want to bring out? I don't want to bring him out. You know what? I'm going to stick with who I had here. Coming on to pitch for the Blue Jays will be Jose Nunez. No wins, a loss, no saves. A 3.07 ERA. Jose Nunez will be the second Blue Jay pitcher. He'll pitch to Brookins. 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. Jays lead 7-5. Fans at Exhibition Stadium hoping Nunez can go ahead and get it done. Runners at first and third. Strat. Nothing on the 6. Noakes and both players, nothing on the bases. Nunez will set up and pitch. Nunez, 4-2. Home run result. Righty against the 4. The 14 is too high. Nunez makes a fat pitch. Brookins, 5-4. And all he does is chop it to third. That's going to get picked up there by Gruber. He has it. Throws to second to get Noakes. Inning over. No runs, 2 hits. Again, the Tigers strand some base runners. And the Blue Jays will hold that 7-5 lead. As we go to the bottom of the 5th. King will get back on the mound. He can actually pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. Actually, 5 more batters. Leading off for the Blue Jays will be Ernie Witt, and he's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Bottom of the 5th, Jays lead 7-5. King with the pitch. 1-3, possible error. Witt, 4-5. That's a fly ball hit to right field, and that ball is hit to Sheridan. His error rating is a 12. That's a 7. It's going to pop out of his glove, and that's going to be an error. Oh boy, Tigers having a rough night. That's going to be an E9 on Sheridan. Witt automatically gets first. Does he take second? And no, he doesn't. He is slow as mud. He only has a base running rating of 1, and Witt is just going to hold it first on the drop fly ball. And that is the first error on the Tigers. They did have an error historically in the game. So Witt holds it first. The batter now is Barfield, as King can't believe that Sheridan dropped that ball. So Witt on it first, infield double play. That's a 14, nothing happening there. Witt stays at first. King can't believe that Sheridan dropped it. King, 2-1. That's a blank. He's not tired. Barfield, 5-6, and that's a base hit past short. That will be a single. Witt, however, is mud. He will hold it second automatically with a base runner 1. And now the Blue Jays are in business. Next batter is Lee. They go talk to King on the mound, see if he can want to still deal with this here. He says he can pitch, just wants to see if he can help out. Bottom of the 5th, 7-5 Jays. Strategy roll, nothing on the 17. Lee not bunting. King will go ahead and make the pitch. It's still double play. It's still double play depth. King, 5-2. Walk plus. And nope, that is not ball 4. Lee becomes an 18. That's a 19. Lee, 6-3. Instead, he hits a fly ball to left field. That's going to get caught by Salazar for the out. And Witt's going to stay at second. 1 out. Wow, barely doesn't walk him. But Salazar makes the play for the first out. Musselman and Lavelle on the roster. The answer is no. Neither one are on the roster at this time of the year. So runners at first and second now. Here comes Fernandez. Fernandez 2 for 3, 2 singles. And now the Tigers have a chance to maybe get out of the jam. Strategy. The 17 says nothing happening. Fernandez will hit away. King trying to go ahead and get out of the inning. King, 4-2. Strikeout, 17 is high. Fernandez, 4-5. Ground ball, second base. Let's see if they get out of it. 2-2-3. Shortstop, Trammell, 0 pivot, 1-3. And it's a 6. So it's a ground ball to second. The only play is to first. The runners will advance, 2 outs. Not turning those double plays can hurt you because that gives the batting team another chance. And here's Mosby. Mosby is 2 for 2, a single and a double. King will be tired after Mosby. 2 outs here. Blue Jays looking for more. So are the fans here at Exhibition. King will set up. He will pitch. Strategy roll first. That's an 8, no play. King does have balk and pickoff ratings. Got to roll. King with the pitch. 5-6. Walk plus. This time he does walk Mosby, and the bases are loaded. And here comes Mullenix. That will be it for King. He is done. Tigers will go to the bullpen. And I think they're going to bring in a lefty to deal with Mullenix, and they're going to bring out Paul Gibson. 4 wins, 2 losses, no saves, a 2.93 ERA. Gibson can pitch to a number of batters here. So Paul Gibson will come on to pitch to Mullenix. And Mullenix trying to give the Blue Jays some more runs. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Fans are on their feet here at Exhibition. Gibson, strategy roll, nothing on the 17. Gibson will now pitch. Gibson, 4-5, range play. Mullenix, 3-2. It's a fly ball to right field. That ball is hit to Sheridan. Sheridan's got to make this. His range is a 3. No, it's going to drop. And that's going to be a single for Mullenix. Witt will come in to score. Barfield with base runner 3 with 2 outs. Single to right +1. A 1-4. He scores. He does. Barfield comes in to score. That is a 4. So Mosby will go to third. Mullenix to first. 9-5 Jays. Stadium cheers. Yippee! Sheridan couldn't make the play. Runners at the corners. Now a 9-5 ball game. Here is Bell. Bell is 2 for 3, 2 doubles. And right now, things are just not going the Tiger way as Chuck Rawlings groans. Runners at the corners. Gibson will pitch. Strategy rolls are still active. Nothing on the 12. Gibson will pitch to Bell. Gibson, 4-2, blank. Bell, 2-3. That ball is hit to center field. That's a 9. And against the lefty, Bell just cleared the bases. That's going to be a triple. Mosby will score. Mullenix will score. Bell goes to third. Triple for Bell. 11-5 Jays. Stadium cheers. Yippee! Jays now lead the ball game 11-5. And no matter who's pitching, the Tigers is not getting anything going. The Crime Dog is next, and he's 1 for 3. Strategy rolls are now off. Pitcher versus batter. Gibson will pitch to McGriff. Gibson, 1-1, possible error. McGriff, 1-2. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 7. And against the lefty, that's going to be too high. Now that's a fly ball to left. That ball is hit to Salazar. His error rating is a 2. That is a 9. He will make the catch and end the inning. A fly out to left. And he does get that. 4 runs on 3 hits. 1 error, a big error, and a walk. Blue Jays lead it 11-5. Amazing how we had a 2-0 game last night, and we had 2 runs scored last night in the game between the Mets and the Pirates. Tonight we have 16 runs. Inside pitch. What an awesome game. Top of the 6th, Jose Nunez will stay. Will he pitch? Will he pitch? Yeah, he'll pitch. Jose Nunez will stay on the mound. Gary Pettis leads off for the Cats. Remember, no lead is safe at inside pitch. Pettis is 1 for 2. Nunez, he will pitch. 4-1, strikeout, 6, got him, struck him out. Strikeout for Nunez, 1 down. Next up is Bergman. Bergman 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk. Nunez with the pitch. Nunez 3-2, that's at the park. Exhibition 6-4, that ball is hit to center field. That is a 12. That's going to be a triple for Bergman. Bergman bounces it off that makeshift wall out there in center, and it rolls away from everybody. He's going to wind up on third. So Bergman now has a triple and 2 singles. Can the Tigers at least get in a run? Here's Whitaker. Whitaker is 1 for 3 with a bomb. A 3-run bomb here. Infield will play back. They'll surrender the run to get the out. Nunez will pitch to Whitaker. Nunez, 2-4. Strikeout 17. That is high. Whitaker, 5-4. Fly ball to center field. And that's going to get caught by Mosby. Whitaker, sacrifice fly of 1. He will not bring in Bergman that way. Bergman, base runner 2. Mosby, 0 arm. And Bergman will come in to score anyway. So Whitaker does not hit it deep enough, but he hits it deep enough that Bergman has to take off. He will score. It's now 11-6. So the Tigers do get a run back. Off the sacrifice fly, the center sacrifice fly to center. 2 outs now for Sheridan. Sheridan is 1 for 2, single and a walk. 11-6 now. Nunez with the pitch. 6-6, possible error. Sheridan, 1-4. That's a fly ball hit to left field. That ball is hit to Bell. His error rating is a 10. That's a 1. Bell is going to misplay it, and it's going to bounce off his glove, and he's going to commit an error in left field. That's going to be an E7. And Sheridan, with 2 outs here on a drop fly ball. So Sheridan goes around first. A 2, he'll get to second base. And he does. Sheridan takes off as that ball got away from Bell. He misplayed it. And that's going to be an error on him. And that is the first error on the Blue Jays. And they also had an error in the game as well, historically. So they should be out of the inning, but that's an E7. Sheridan on at second. And now here comes Trammell. Trammell is 0 for 3. To right field, Sheridan couldn't handle that. Not Sheridan, Bell. I'll keep on forgetting who's in the darn field. Sheridan on at second. Strategy rolls is still off. Trammell the batter is 0 for 3. Nunez, 1-3. Error on a throw. Trammell, 1-1. A ground ball right back to Nunez. But Nunez has an error rating of 0. He won't make an error on a throw. He will throw it to first and end the inning. 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error. 11-6 now as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Leading off for the Blue Jays will be Kelly Gruber. He is 1 for 3. Gibson is going to stay out there. Might as well. He's still one of the better pitchers they have in the bullpen. Gibson will pitch to Bergman here in the bottom of the 6th. Gibson, 3-5, hit by pitch. 15 is high. Gruber, 2-6, it's popped up. And that's going to be popped up actually in fair territory behind the bag. But that's going to go to pop wide and fall to third base. And that will be caught by Brookins for the out. One down for Witt. And Witt's having a good night. He is 2 for 3, 2 singles, and reached on an error. So he's been on base all 3 times. Gibson with the pitch. Gibson, 6-6, error on a grounder. Witt, 4-1, ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Trammell. His error rating is a 5. That's a 13. He won't make an error. Throws to first for the out, 2 down. Nice play by Trammell. And now for Barfield. Barfield, 2 for 3, 2 singles. 11-6 here, Blue Jays, bottom of the 6th inning. Gibson with the pitch. 2-5, blank. Barfield will swing. 1-3, and that's a fly ball to center field. Coming under there is going to be Pettis. And he will make the catch. And the Jays go in order, actually. 1, 2, 3. Jays lead it 11-6. Top of the 7th coming up. That's going to be it for Nunez. He is actually tired. So Nunez will leave the game. Darrell Evans leads off for the Cats. 2 lefties and a righty coming up. And coming on to pitch for the Blue Jays is going to be John Cerruti. 6 wins, 7 losses, a save, a 3.13 ERA. Cerruti will come on and pitch. And we'll see what he can do. So John Cerruti will pitch to Darrell Evans. Top of the 7th, 11-6. Cerruti, 4-6 against the lefty. That's it out. And that's going to be a fly ball to center. Mosby will come under it and grab it. And Evans is now 0 for 4 for the night. Salazar is next. And he is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Cerruti with the pitch. Cerruti, 5-6 against the righty. That's a blank. Salazar, 1-5, base hit right past third. Salazar does get a single. Second hit of the game for Salazar. It will now bring up Noakes. Noakes is 1 for 3, infield double play. Strategy rolls are off. Cerruti will pitch. Cerruti, 3-3. That's a pitcher result. That 9 is too high. Noakes, 5-2. Fly ball to center field. Mosby will get that one as well. 2 down. Here comes Brookins. Brookins is 1 for 3. Salazar still on at first. Cerruti gets the sign. Now he pitches. 5-4 against the righty. Blank. Brookins, 4-3. Popped up in the infield. That's a pop fly ball to second. And Lee is going to get to it. And a nice job by Cerruti to end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Tigers. And the Jays right now have a commanding 5-run lead. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next matchup will be tomorrow night here on the network. It will be June 27th, and we're on our way to Busch Stadium. The Montreal Expos will be taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. We've seen the Expos in the second block, but we have not seen the Cardinals yet, and this is a big matchup in the National League East. The Expos are right behind the Mets for third. And both these teams are right now in the top four in the National League East. A big matchup. Bryn Smith will go for the Expos, and Joe McGrain will pitch for the Cardinals. So that will be tomorrow night's matchup at Busch Stadium. The Expos and the Cardinals. And we all guys know that anytime the Cardinals are on the board, strange things happen. That'll be tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. Dave Little joins us here at Exhibition Stadium. We go to the bottom of the seventh. Blue Jays leading 11-6. Manuel Lee will lead off. Gibson is done. We will see a new pitcher for the Tigers. They got switch left. And I think they'll go with a righty here. Well, let's see what's going to be. And it will be... Not much, really, to choose from. I guess they have to go with him right now. I don't want to bring him in. Well, actually, they'll go with a lefty instead. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers will be Willie Hernandez. 6 wins, 5 losses, 10 saves, a 3.06 ERA. Willie Hernandez will be the next Tiger pitcher. He will be number 4. Manuel Lee will bat against him. Bottom of the 7th, 11-6 Blue Jays. Manuel Lee has a cousin named Automatically. Someone please give him the Block Dragon. Congratulations, Dave Little. You just received the Block Dragon. Matter of fact, since that was that bad, I will give it to you personally. Dave Little does receive the Block Dragon for that. Hernandez will pitch. 6-3, strikeout 17. That is high. Lee, 4-4. That ball is hit to center field. That's a 6. And that's going to be a leadoff triple for Lee. Lee smacks a leadoff triple off of Hernandez. As I said, no matter what pitcher's out there, Tigers is not getting it done. A leadoff triple, and Lee will hold it third. As Brian Patterson also gives him the Block Dragon. So Lee on at third now, and here's Fernandez. Infield will come in. Tigers don't want to give up any more runs. Fernandez is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Hernandez will make the pitch. No strategy roll. 2-2. Strikeout 16 is high. Fernandez, 2-5. Fly ball, center field. And that's going to be caught by Pettis. Fernandez sacrifice fly 1. And he's going to bring in Lee Automatically. Deep enough at the track. Lee has no problem scoring. It's 12-6 Jays. Off the sacrifice fly to center. He will bring him in. Jays now lead at 12-6. Next batter is Mosby. Mosby is 2 for 2, a single, a double, and walked twice. Infield is back. Hernandez, 3-5. Home run chance. Lefty, 1-19. A 5 is good. Against the lefty, Mosby needs a 6. No. 3-6. Instead, he goes ahead and hits a grounder to second base, where Whitaker will toss it to first, 2 down. Mosby got something to hit, but he couldn't do anything with it. Next up is Mullenix. Mullenix is 1 for 4. has a single. Hernandez will go ahead and make the pitch. Hernandez, 3-4, strikeout 6. Got him, called strike 3 looking. Mullenix was looking fastball. He got a curve, but it was right there on the plate, and that'll retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit for the Bluebirds, and they have a 12-6 lead after 7. Top of inning number 8. Leading off for the Tigers will be Gary Pettis. And the Tigers, they're going to let him bat. I don't have any other center field. Well, I have Sheridan. I can move him to center, but that takes away the left field. I'm going to let Pettis bat. It's a 6-run deficit. Cerruti with the pitch. 4-6 against the switch right. That is a blank. Pettis, 1-4. Ground ball to short, handled by Fernandez. 1 down. Next up is Bergman. Bergman having a good night tonight. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a triple. Cerruti, he pitches. 4-2 against the lefty. Walk, 12, ball 4. Bergman gets on base again. He's been on base all 5 times. That's his second walk. Whitaker is next, and he is 1 for 4. Got a 3-run bomb earlier in the game. 2 outs, 1 out. Infield double play. Strategy rolls are off. Cerruti, 4-2 against the lefty. Walk, 6, ball 4. And now the Tigers got runners at first and second. Another walk issued by Cerruti. And now Sheridan. Sheridan is 1 for 3. Single and reached on an error. Cerruti will be tired after Sheridan. They're going to see if he can pitch to him, though. Infield still a double play. Tigers down by 6. Cerruti with the pitch. 6-3 against the lefty. Strikeout 15 is high. Sheridan, 4-4. It's a fly ball to center field. And getting there is Mosby. That's out number 2. Bergman will not go. He will stay at second base, 2 down. And that's the right thing to do anyway. Fly out to center. 2 outs now. And here's Trammell. Trammell 0 for 4. Cerruti they are not going to use Cerruti to pitch to Trammell. He will come out now. So that'll be it for Cerruti. And we're going to see a new pitcher for the Jays. And coming on to pitch is going to be Dwayne Ward. 9 wins, 3 losses, 15 saves, a 3.30 ERA. Dwayne Ward, he will be the 4th Blue Jay pitcher. Runners at first and second. Ward will now turn Trammell around. 2 outs here, top of the 8th. Ward with the pitch. 4-6, strikeout, 18 is high. Trammell, 5-4, and he popped it up. Popped it up into shallow right center, but the second baseman, Lee, is calling for it. He will make it and end the inning. Nothing across except a couple of walks. Still 12-6 as we go to the bottom of the 8th now. Willie Hernandez can pitch to one more batter before he tires. And he will not bat. He will come out of the game. At least I think he will. Let me see. Do I want to take him out or not yet? Let's see. I'm going to see. You know what? You're down by 6 runs. Leave him in there. Hernandez will stay in, try to get another inning of work. George Bell leads off for the Bluebirds. He is 3 for 4 tonight. Two doubles and a triple. As we start the bottom of the 8th, Hernandez with the pitch. Hernandez, 3-4, strikeout 9. And nope, that is just too high. Bell, 6-6. And that's a base hit to left field. That's a single for Bell. So he gets a single now. So now he's only a home run short of the cycle. But now that will be it for Hernandez, as he is tired. And now the batter will be the crime dog. So Hernandez will come out of the game. And coming on to pitch for the Tigers will be Mike Henneman. He was their closer, but he's going to come out now to get some work. 9 wins, 6 losses, 22 saves, a 1.87 ERA. Very good closer in 1988. Very good pitcher that year. So Mike Henneman will now pitch to McGriff. Infield is at double play. 12-6. Blue Jays have the lead, looking for some insurance. Henneman, 1-6. Hit by pitch. 20 is high. The crime dog, 1-2. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 3, and that's going to be a single to left. Bell, base runner 3. Single to left, -3. He will hold at second base. As the left fielder, Salazar, has a good arm, and he throws it in. So that's a single from McGriff. And now the batter is Gruber. And Gruber 1 for 4. Bell on it, second. McGriff at first. Nobody out, bottom of the 8th. Henneman, 2-3. Walk, 10. No, that's high. Gruber, 4-2. Fly ball hit the center. Pettis will get to that for out number 1. Bell, he will, on a 1, he goes to third. And it's a 6. Another 6. He could be out. Nope, he stays at second base. So that's just a fly to center, but Bell will stay where he is. Next up is Witt. Witt's having a good night, too. He is 2 for 4, 2 singles, and reached on an error. 12-6 ball game. Henneman just trying to get some work done. Henneman, 5-2. Range play at the park. Exhibition, 2-2. That's a fly ball to right field. That ball is hit to Sheridan. He's had a rough night tonight. His range is a 3. That is a 2. He will make the catch. Out number 2, Bell. He needs, 3 - 2. Sheridan, a 0. Bell will, or is that just 1? I'm sorry, that's 1. A 1 or a 2, Bell will get to third, and he will hold at second base, 2 down. Bell was thinking of going to third, but he'll stay out there. And now the batter is Jesse Stadium Barfield. Barfield is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Henneman just trying to keep it where it is and hope for some magic. Henneman with the pitch. 5-6. That's a blank. He is not tired. Barfield. 3-3. Ground ball to third. That'll be handled easily there by Brookins. And the throw's going to go to second to get McGriff, and that will end it. No runs, 2 hits for the Blue Jays. They have a 12-6 lead after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? I have a very funny feeling that David Vega would love to see some 9th inning magic. I don't know about Chuck Rawlings. I think Chuck Rawlings doesn't want to see some 9th inning magic, though. Top of the 9th, 12-6 Jays. Dwayne Ward's going to stay out there. He's going to try to finish this game off. Darrell Evans is the leadoff batter. May see a pinch hitter for him, and we will. So Evans is going to come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit is going to be Chet Lemon. A 264 average, 17 homers, 64 RBIs. Ray Knight will take over at first base if this game goes any further. Chet Lemon, very underrated player. I still one of the most, definitely Hall the very good. Chet Lemon, solid player in his career. So Ward will pitch to Lemon here to start the top of the ninth inning. 12-6. Ward with the pitch. 3-4. That's a blank. Lemon. 4-2. Base hit right field, and the rally begins. So Lemon will get a pinch hit single. He'll hold it first. And the batter will be Salazar. He will bat. And he is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Infield double play. Lemon on it first. Ward will pitch. Ward, 3-6. Wild pitch. That's close to the backstop. And Lemon will go to second. On a wild pitch by Ward. Ward, by the way, he can pitch to... he can pitch to about 3 more batters before he tires. So now Lemon on at second. Now they'll pitch to Salazar. Ward with the pitch. Ball 1. 2-1. Pitcher result. Righty. 1-3. A base hit past the pitcher. 19 is high. Salazar. 2-2. It's a fly ball to center. Mosby will get to that for out number 1. Lemon will not try to go anywhere. He will stay at second base. Getting thrown out, trying to go advance to third would be a dumb thing to do, so he will stay where he is. Plus, it is the 6-run. It is the 6-run option. So here is Noakes. Noakes is 1 for 4. Noakes will bat. Infield is back. Ward will make the pitch. Ward, 3-3, range play. Noakes, 6-2. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Lee. Lee's range is a 4. That is a 1. He's got it. Throws to first. 2 outs. Lemon will advance to third. On a ground out to second. And the last chance for the Tigers will be Tom Brookins. Brookins is 1 for 4. Lemon on at third. Tigers trying to stay alive here. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Ward with the pitch. 5-6, strikeout 16, that is high. Brookins, 3-4, and it is a ground ball to third. It's taken up by Gruber. He has it. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. Blue Jays will get the win on the Tigers tonight, 12-6. Stadium cheers. Yippee! No runs on a hit for the Cats. And that's going to be a nice victory for the Blue Jays tonight. They'll gain a game on the Tigers. Toronto did historically win this game, and they will win it here at Exhibition Stadium. A nice win, definitely, for the Blue Jays, as they'll take the victory. Final line score coming up. For the Blue Jays, 12 runs on 17 hits and an error. For the Tigers, 6 runs on 11 hits and 1 error. The winning pitcher is Todd Stottlemyre. He'll go ahead and get the victory. Walt Terrell will take the loss. There will not be a save. But we are not done tonight, as you guys know. 10-minute ticker coming right up. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. I sometimes want, guys, I know I repeat myself a lot all the time. I wonder if you guys actually get tired of that. I sometimes wonder. I don't know. Or is that one of the reasons why you guys like the way I broadcast? I do repeat stuff a lot. I just don't know. I sometimes wonder. So let's see what we got here. So the Blue Jays do get the victory on the Cats. Let's see how the majors goes in the background. Let's begin with June 24th. Baltimore at Boston. Baltimore minus 125. That is 1. Red Sox 16-22. And that is 3. A win for the Bo Sox. Milwaukee at California. Brewers 11-42. That's 4. Angels 12-53. 6. That's a win for the Halos. Cleveland and the Yankees. Indians 14-12. That's 1. Yankees 11-54. And that's 6. That will be a win for the Bronx Bombers. Minnesota at Oakland. Twins 9-63. That's 7. Athletics 19-24. That's 4. That's going to be a win for the Twins. Kansas City and the M's. Royals 10-64. 8 runs. Mariners 10-33. 3 runs. That will be a win for the Royals. White Sox and the Rangers. White Sox 7-36. That's 3. Rangers 12-54. That's 6. And that is a win for the Rangers. Padres and the Braves. Padres 8-62. That's 6 runs. Atlanta 3-66. That's 8 runs. Wow. Nice win for Atlanta. Mets and the Cubs. Mets 16-61. And that is going to be 8. Cubs 2-55. And that's 4. And my Mets will have a happy recap. Dodgers and the Reds. Dodgers 11-54. And that is 6. Reds 0-33. That's 2. And the Dodgers will get the win. Thank you much, by the way, for the kind words. Giants and the Astros. Big series in the National League West. The Astros are right behind them. Giants 11-61. And that is 7. Astros 7-13. That's 1. The Giants will win that one. Pittsburgh and the Expos. Pirates 7-63. And that's 7. Expos 4-12. That's 0. A win for the Bucks. Philadelphia and the Cardinals. Philadelphia 9-25. That's 3. Cardinals 10-11. That is 0. And the Phillies will beat the Redbirds. June 25th. Baltimore at Boston. Orioles 3-32. And that is 2. Red Sox 15-11. That is 0. Baltimore will beat the Sox. 3 straight shutouts. Milwaukee at California. Milwaukee 12-65. That is 9. Halos 12-33. That's 4. And a win for the Brew Crew. Cleveland and the Yankees. Indians 11-51. And that is 5. Yankees 11-43. And that's also 5. We have extras for the first time tonight. Cleveland rolls a 3, plus 2 is 5. Yankees roll a 6, plus 0. That's going to be a win for the Bombers. Minnesota at Oakland. Minnesota 10-42. And that is 4. Athletics 8-44. And that's also 4. They will tie as well. Twins roll a 2, minus 1 is 1. Oakland rolls a 5, plus 0. That will be a win for the Athletics. Kansas City at Seattle. Kansas City 8-26. That's 3. Mariners 8-45. And that is 4. That is a win for the M's. White Sox and the Rangers. White Sox 17-42, 5 runs. Rangers 7-14, that's 1 run. A win for the Pale Hose. Detroit and the Blue Jays. Tigers 633, and that's 3. Blue Jays 1363, and that is 8. Another win for the Bluebirds. Padres and the Braves. Padres 1214, that's 2. Braves 1053, and that's 5. A win for the Braves. Mets and the Cubs. Mets 1124, and that is 3. Cubs 655, and that's 5. The Cubs will win that one. Dodgers and the Reds. Dodgers 142, that's 3. Reds 1056, that's 6. The Reds, that game will belong to the Reds. Giants and the Astros, another big game. Giants 1156, and that is 6. Astros 723, and that is 2. Another win for the G-Men. Pirates and the Expos. Pirates 756, and that is 6. Montreal 662, that's also 6. We have extras. Pittsburgh rolls a 1 plus 0. Montreal rolls a 3 minus 1 is 2, and that's going to be a win for the Expos. Phillies and the Cardinals. Phillies 822, and that is 2. Cardinals 751, that is 5. That is a win for the Redbirds. On to June 26th, Baltimore at Boston. Orioles 1226, and that's 3. Red Sox 23-35, that's going to be 6, and another win for the Bo Sox. They try to get back in this back in the race here. Milwaukee at California. Milwaukee 1745, that is 6. Angels 244, that is 3. A win for the Brew Crew. Cleveland and the Yankees. Cleveland 1052, and that's 5. Yankees 27-33, and that is 6. That's going to be a win for the Bombers. Minnesota and Oakland in a doubleheader, game 1. Minnesota 12-35, and that is 4. Oakland 18-44, that is 6. Oakland wins the first one. Minnesota 9-41, and that is 4. Oakland 6-11, that's 0. They will split the twin bill. Kansas City and Seattle. Kansas City 15-32, and that's 4. Mariners 5-61, and that's 5. The M's will beat the Royals. White Sox and the Rangers. White Sox 8-21, and that's 2. Rangers 12-56, that's 7. A win for the Rangers. Detroit at Toronto. Tigers 11-61, and that's 7. Blue Jays 6-54, that's 5. The Cats will win that one. Padres and the Braves. Padres 10-16, that's 2. Braves 4-65, that's 7. Another win for the Bravos. Mets and the Cubs. Mets would like to get the win. I'd like to have 2 out of 3 tonight. Mets 16-21, and that is only 3. Cubs 7-43, and that is 4. And the Mets will fall to the Cubs twice. Dodgers and the Reds. Dodgers 5-46, and that's 4. Reds 5-64, and that is 7. The Reds win another one there. Giants and the Astros. The Giants have already won 2 games tonight over them. Giants 8-36, and that is 4. Astros 10-56, that is 6. And the Astros will win that. Pittsburgh and the Expos. Pirates 3-36, that is 3. Expos 5-34, and that's also 3. We have extras. Pittsburgh rolls a 1 plus 0. Montreal rolls a 3 minus 1 is 2. Another win for the Expos in extras. Philadelphia and the Cardinals. Philadelphia 962, and that's 7. Cardinals 10-26, and that is 3. And the Phillies will beat the Cardinals. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be June 27th, and we will be at Busch Stadium for a big and important National League East matchup. The Montreal Expos will take on the St. Louis Cardinals. Bryn Smith will go for the Expos, and Joe McGrain will pitch for the Cardinals. It is a big matchup tomorrow night. Both teams are in the top. The Expos are right behind the Mets, and they're in the top 3. Could be very interesting to happen. Big matchup tomorrow night. Expos, Cardinals, Smith, and McGrain. Be there or be square. John Solner, Brian Patterson, Chuck Rawlings, Dave Little, David Vega, and let's see here. Doug Hunt, Gary Rotkamp, Frank Rosank, Joel Turney, Larry Harris, Ronald Spursky. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the darn bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Blue Jays go ahead and bomb the Cats tonight. It will be a win for the Blue Jays, 12-6. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.